back to my channel. This week is another very exciting week because we are going to be making a really beautiful DIY hanging moss ball with a beautiful lighted floral piece coming out of it. First of all, congratulations to my 3 winners from last week's giveaway. If you haven't already seen in the comments who won, then the winners are also listed in the description box of this video. Big congratulations to you. I hope that you love your Neporal lights, and I'll be reaching out to you today if I haven't already to get your information so we can send that over to you. And I can't wait to hear what you think about the lights. This week is another very exciting week because we are super lucky and we're going to be doing another giveaway this week for all of you who showed so much interest and excitement about the Neporal rechargeable lights. They are a company that I really love, that I've worked with a few times now, and I have all around my home. They're just a really amazing product. So Neporal has offered to do a second giveaway with us, which I'm so excited about. And they're launching a new campaign, the Journey of One Lightbulb. And with this campaign, they want to kind of show how people use their Neporal lights in different ways all around the world. So to kick that off, we're going to be doing a giveaway with Neporal where you will be able to win a set of rechargeable light bulbs for your home. And every single person who follows the directions to enter this giveaway correctly will receive a box of Neporal lights. Or if you already have them and bought them yourself, they will reimburse you for the lights that you bought. So it's really amazing. It's such a big giveaway. I'm so excited to be able to do this with you guys, and I hope that many of you take advantage of this because then you'll be able to try out these lights in your home and see how great they are. And then on top of that, one lucky winner at the end of the giveaway is going to receive a $300 prize package of different Neporal lights that you can try in your home. Very exciting. It's a huge giveaway. I'm so happy to be able to do this with you guys. So let's talk about how you enter. To enter this giveaway, you need to do a couple things. You need to be a subscriber of my channel and Neporal's channel. I'll link that information below for you guys. You need to like this video, and you need to make a video sharing how you would use your Neporal light bulbs, or if you already have them, show us how you use them in your home. So you can make this video in YouTube Shorts, the long form YouTube video, TikTok, and Instagram Reel. Any of those platforms would work, but you do need to make sure that you tag myself and Neporal in the video so that we're able to find it to give you your prize. I'm going to put all of that in the description box so that you can kind of refer back to it and make sure that you check all those boxes. If you hit all of those marks and make sure to tag us in your video, we will give you a box of free Neporal light bulbs. So it's super exciting, and it's going to give a lot of you the opportunity to try these in your home, to have them as a decorative item, a emergency resource, something that you could donate to those in need from the hurricanes if you wanted to do that. There's so many ways that these can be used. Just to give you an idea, I'll put a few of the ways that I've used them in my home on the screen. I have made a lamp like this, cordless, book sconce, bathroom, bathtub lamp, and I made an outdoor lamp that can hold liquid inside so you can use it as a vessel to pour wine or water or juice or whatever, as well as a light. And this week, we are going to be working with Neporal to make another DIY using a different kind of light that they offer, which is really special and really cool, to give you one more idea for your space. So it's going to be really fun, budget friendly, and a great way to add lighting to your yard or porch, or even as a piece in your home. That sounds like something you'd be interested in seeing. Make sure to like and subscribe so that you see more of my videos every Sunday, and enter the giveaway so that you have a chance to win a set of Neporal lights. And we're going to get right into our DIY. Okay, so to make this DIY, we are going to need a couple of these hanging baskets, and this might be something that you already have in your garden that you could take down and repurpose. You may be able to find this at the dollar store. They're at some dollar stores. They were not at mine. Or you could get them on Amazon, at Lowe's, something like that. So you need 2 of these, and I would go for the smaller size. So this is a 12-inch one. You're also going to need a piece of floral foam. This is one that I've used watched many, many times. So you can tell she is quite old, has seen a lot of things, but doesn't matter because it's going to be inside of our creation, so you're never going to see it. Some E6000, and then your Neporal light to go on top. So this is the Neporal light that I'm going to be using. It's super cool because it's made to look like pink peonies, so it's really beautiful. It goes really well in the garden. It's solar powered, so you never have to worry about putting batteries in or charging it, and it's just going to look so nice on top of our moss ball to make it look like a floral element growing out of the moss ball, and also light up at night to really make the space feel cozy and decorative. So this comes in a set of 4. All you have to do is pop in the little stick that goes into the ground or wherever it is that you're going to be putting it, and that's what we're going to stick into our moss ball at the top. The idea is that we are going to connect it to be like this to make a ball shape, and then we'll be able to just stick this into our foam to make it look like it's growing out of the top of our moss ball, if that makes sense. And then at night it will light up all on its own. And obviously there's a lot of ways that you can use these decorative lights. You could use them to line the walkway into your home. You could put them around your garden in pots. You could put a collection of these on your porch to have a lit floral arrangement. You could do the moss ball like we're doing. There's so many different ways that these can be used, but this is just one way that I thought would be kind of fun and different to use your Neporal decorative floral lights. And they're just so pretty. I mean, that really is like a good fake flower. I've seen a lot of fake florals in my DIYing. Not all of them are good. Some of them look really, really fake, and these are some good ones. Once we fluff them up, they're gonna look just like a real flower sitting inside of our moss ball. Super pretty. So the first thing that I want to do is to attach our floral foam to the bottom of our hanging pot, and that's just going to make it so it's not flopping all around once we seal it up and we know where it's going to be so that we can stick our flower into it. Okay, so to do that I'm just going to use some super glue. You could use E6000 for this or hot glue. Any of those would work. We're just going to put a little dot on here and then stick it to the bottom of our hanging basket. So it's really simple and quick. And just gonna put some glue on. I'm even leaving the plastic on the foam to protect it out in the elements because I am gonna put this outside. You could remove it if you want. It really doesn't matter. You'll be able to poke through it when we put our floral into the moss ball. So we'll just hold it like this for a second and let it get really glued down. Honestly, this is another really pretty shape with these. If you wanted to make like a little side table, you could put 4 of them together and do that and have one facing down, up, down to make a ball, and then up again and put a little topper on it. That'd be super cute. Okay, so once you have that all glued down, then we are going to attach the 2 halves of our hanging pots to make a ball. Right, so to do this, I am going to E6000 the 2 metal rims together, and then just to make sure it's extra secure, I'm going to add a couple of zip ties to connect them so that they stay in place while it's drying. This is all going to be covered with our moss to make it look like a moss ball, so you won't see any of this. It'll just make it stronger. Let's go ahead and take our E6000 and we're just going to put it all around this rim right here to connect these together. Before we do that, I'm going to remove these little metal hanging pieces because we'll put them on later so that they're not in the way when it's drying. So we'll just set both of these off to the side because we will use it again at the end to hang our moss ball. Super simple and a fast fix, and using E6000 is going to make it way more durable for outdoors because this holds up in moisture a lot better, in the sun, so it's going to do a lot better over time than like a hot glue would. Alright, so once you get enough on, we are going to connect the 2 and try to get the metal to touch as best as we can. That way it can dry. Okay, so once it's looking pretty good, we'll go ahead and zip tie it into place so it can dry like that. And I'm just going to use 3 zip ties that I had in the garage to do that. So we'll go ahead and slide them through and then zip tie it on. And then we can just trim them down so that they're not hanging out so far. Here's what it's looking like. We're gonna let it dry like this overnight, and then we'll come back and apply our moss and our flour, and we will be all done. So this is a super, super quick DIY. The longest part is just letting the E6000 fully dry, and everything else is really quick and easy, and it gives you a beautiful result of a hanging moss ball with lighted flowers on top. I'm super excited to see the final result of this. We'll let this dry for a little bit, and then we'll finish it up. Okay, so this is what our hanging moss ball is looking like right now. It's totally connected. Our E6000 has dried, and so it's super secure. So what we're gonna do next is add the moss to our moss ball. I have a box of preserved moss. I got this one off of Amazon. Any moss will work, but I'll link this below if you want to use the same one. This one has 4 different colors, so we'll be able to kind of mix and match to make it look a little bit more realistic and give it a little bit more depth and texture. So I'll pull from all 4 of these as we go. And then I also have my hot glue gun and some little tweezers to press the moss into the hot glue, because I have burned myself many times before pushing things into hot glue, so I will use tweezers. Super, super simple. All we're gonna do is just put some hot glue onto the metal and onto the brown, I don't know what this is called, but like the stuff that would hold your plant in, and cover this whole thing in moss to make it look like a moss ball. Just like this. We're just putting little tiny bits onto our hot glue. This is a little bit of a slow process, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty repetitive and easy to do. This is something you could totally do like while watching TV or, you know, whatever in the evening to just kind of knock it out. And you're just going to take little chunks like this and glue them on. This is what it's looking like all done with all of our moss on. I think it looks really, really good. This is how much moss we have left. So we used maybe about half of the box. So we still have a fair amount left to be able to do other DIYs with. What we're going to do now is take this little chain and hook that we took off of it at the beginning and put it back onto our moss ball so that we have something to hang it from. You could also just get a regular piece of chain and do one chain if you want to, or just put it on a hook through the metal. I'm going to attach this so that we can have our flowers coming out in between our chain and have it look like a real hanging moss ball. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our Neporal solar powered decorative outdoor floral light to our moss ball so that we can see where we want our chains to go. I have attached this long stick thing that they give you to put it into the ground or into pots, and we're going to push this into the foam that we glued inside of our moss ball when we first started. Hopefully it will go in really easily. Okay, and then we can just kind of fluff up our flowers to make them look really pretty, and you could even add a second one to this if you want to, which I might do to kind of fill it out a little bit. I think that would look nice. The solar panel comes with this little plastic cover, so you can just pull that off so that it can get all the sunlight that it needs. So let's go ahead and add one more of these to our moss ball. You could totally leave it like this and be done, but I think that a second one would look really pretty to just make it a little bit more full and add a little bit more light to our moss ball. When I'm working with faux flowers, I like to kind of bend them in different directions, going down and up and kind of curving to make them look even more real, because a real flower wouldn't just grow straight. So I think having it be a little less perfect makes it look even more real. So kind of just playing with them until you get the look that you like that. Let's go ahead and add our chain back on. So now it'll hang like this. So here is our hanging moss ball. I think it looks so beautiful. I put both of the solar panels just tucked in the back so that they're kind of disguised by the flowers. But I just think it looks really, really pretty. I think it's gonna look so nice on our front porch. Let me show you what it looks like when they're lit up. So I'm gonna turn off my filming lights really quickly so that you can see what they're like when they're lit up. Here it is. Super beautiful, and it will only light up when it's dark out because it is solar powered. So you can leave them on all the time and you never have to worry about the battery. So I think this turned out so pretty. I love how it looks lit up. It's just so delicate and whimsical and just a really beautiful, almost cottagecore sort of feel to it. But it definitely gives me that countryside feel, which I really love. And I just think it's such a pretty piece to add to your home. So we are going to go ahead and put this out on our front porch so that we can see it when we're walking Nala or when we come home in the evening and we have just a really pretty light out on the front street that everyone can see.
Don't wait for me, honey. Don't wait. 'Cause I'm always heading your way.
Alright guys, well that wraps up this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed getting to see how to make a DIY lighted moss ball for your garden, backyard, front porch, wherever it is that you want to put it. I think it turned out so beautiful. I really, really love how the Neporal solar powered florals added that lighting element to it, and it's something that's super low maintenance that I can just turn on and I don't have to worry about batteries or charging or anything. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know. Let me know if you try this yourself. I would love to hear how it turns out for you or if you tried something different with it. Don't forget to enter our giveaway with Neporal. They're doing their Journey of One Lightbulb, and it's a really, really amazing giveaway. Every single person who enters is able to win a prize. You definitely don't want to miss this one. Hope that you all enter the giveaway and get to try out some Neporal lights yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Exactly what I'm looking for.